Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell. Get all the updates. Like I said for today's video, it's an unboxing video, clearly, for Sip Brew Box. And it's kind of funny. If you just want the unboxing, fast forward a little bit. So, one of the classes I teach is economics. And this is going to sound random or whatever, but I promise it relates to this. So, trying to do something that's like relatable, hooks the students in, right? You know, it's high school, and they're mostly interested because you talk a lot about money, right? And economics doesn't, as we know, economics is not money, but you end up talking a lot about money. But it's early in the course, so I'm trying to hook them in, get them interested. And there's this wonderful episode of the Jeff Goldblum show on Disney Plus about sneakers, and it shows a lot of things, a lot of supply and demand. For example, they talk about wants. They talk about research and development. So like there's like the business stuff we'll get into in economics that we haven't gotten into in that class yet. Right now we're kind of like getting into some of an overview, an introduction more of some of the big concepts like the supply and demand, want versus need, you know, what are resources, all that kind of stuff, right? So anyway, sometimes I like to bring in some pop culture stuff, again, trying to hook them in, show them like, you know, real world examples that, you know, instead of just using widgets, right? Like, hey, this thing you don't care about, that's a funny word, it means nothing. Let's you know, do 8 examples using, like I try to use real stuff. Anyway, so part of this video, or this episode about sneakers, I don't know the guy's name, I forget his name, but he does unboxing videos for sneakers. They get talking about like dopamine and in the anticipation of opening something and how you get like really excited, you know? And I wasn't expecting this quick. I did get the email that said like it's coming, you know? So like, you know, you just get home from work and you're not like, I mean, you're probably, I love my job, but like I'm still stoked when I'm done working, right? So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a pretty normal evening and, you know, make dinner and all that kind of stuff and then kind of relax and go to bed and wake up and do it all again tomorrow. So when I saw this on the porch, you know, I started getting like that anticipation, that excitement. It was interesting that today of all days, we kind of broke down how that like dopamine and like the biological part of that want, that desire we have. So anyway, just a little shout out to a show that doesn't need a shout out, the Jeff Goldblum show on Disney Plus. Yeah, it's a fun episode. Anyway, or if you're just joining because you fast forward all that nonsense, let's get to the unboxing. Let me get this out of the way. All right, excuse me. So, if you don't know, I subscribe. This is not paid promotion or anything like that. I'm a fan of this company. This is a connoisseur box. I'll put a link to their website in the description box if you want to order. But this is a connoisseur box if you're wondering which level this is that I'm unboxing. It has some weight to it. And it like when I cut the tape down here, it did like a little bit. So like it's a pretty full box. Because of the relatively quick turnaround time between the last box and this box, I don't know if I know a single thing that's in here. Usually, like, I'll catch, like, a t-shirt design or something. I don't think, maybe when I see stuff, I'll be like, oh, I did see this. So I'm going in, at least right now, I think 100% blind. But maybe as I open it, I'll be like, oh, duh, I did see that. But anyway, let's get into it. Cheers! So polite little quote about beer. I'm very picky about my people and my beer. Shelby Lynn. And the beer museum, that's usually on the back of that. A little sticker holding all this together. Ooh, so here's why it weighed a little bit. Very appropriate, you know, I got this the first day of February, so we're coming right off of dry January. And we got, looks like 2 of them. I think I reviewed this one. I can't remember if I reviewed this one. I think I reviewed them. And I know they've been getting some love. I saw Matt and Massive Beer Reviews reviewed, actually this specific beer. So this is 2 Roots. I always want to say 2 Roads incorrectly. 2 Roots. And it's a non-alcoholic beer. It's a Helles or Helles. I don't know how you pronounce it. Enough said. That's how good of a beer reviewer I am, is I don't even know how you pronounce a very common style. It's 80 calories, and it won at the Great American Beer Festival 2019 gold for non-alcoholic beer. It's pretty high praise, you know. Like more and more breweries are doing non-alcoholic beers It's a fresh green herbal aromas combined with lemony and bready flavors are perfect for any occasion. And I think I had this one. I just cannot for the life of me remember if I reviewed it or not. I'll check, and if I didn't, I'll have to throw it in. Their IPA Straight Drank. This one actually in 2020 won the bronze for session beer or non-alcoholic category. So it also placed the year after. Well done. That's awesome. 2020 Great American Beer Festival bronze medal winner for this hoppy, dank, resiny West Coast style IPA. We used the dankest hops, tons of Eureka, and a splash of Comet. Infused it with the finest botanically derived terpenes. Terpenes? This also has some heft to it. Oh, I think I know what this is. I was right. Super excited. One of my favorite things in the world is maple syrup, especially if it's aged in bourbon barrels. Yeah, this is good stuff. Crown is a company, I almost said brew, company that makes that. We got a little glass. I shouldn't say little, we got a full-size glass. It's got a cool shape to it. I can feel that. I do know the shirt, and I bet the glass is about the shirt. Yep. Lincoln Ave Brewery. Duh, I did see this shirt. I knew it. I know I'm holding up a glass right now. I'm not showing the shirt, but it's the same brewery that this shirt is from. And I think they're actually in Pittsburgh. If not in Pittsburgh, they're around Pittsburgh. It's Bellevue, Pennsylvania. They were established in 2018. Lincoln Ave. Isn't that a great shape? I don't think I have a glass this shape, so very cool, very cool. I have a lot of glassware, so I usually get like a lot of repeats, and I don't think I have that one. It's like a slight tie-dye, not, it's not hippie tie-dye, but it has a nice little tie-dye-ness to it. Lincoln Avenue Brewery. I hope the brewery's actually located on Lincoln Avenue. That's my hope anyway. So excited, like I said, to do the unboxing. I'm wanting to try, and again, I know I've had this one. I cannot for life remember if I had this one. I do want to try some more non-alcoholic beers. So I am stoked to have a couple to throw into the rotation, even just off camera, because I typically only drink, seems like especially anymore, like I don't really drink off camera much. Usually if I'm drinking a beer, I'm reviewing it first. So sometimes if I do want a second beer, but I don't want the alcohol of a second beer, thinking like it might be cool to throw in some non-alcoholic beers in those situations. But anyway, like I said, maple syrup is one of my favorite things on planet Earth, and bourbon barrel age somehow makes it better. So there you go. Got a glass, a shape I don't think I have. I'm like positive I don't have that shape. And a new t-shirt, and I can always use new clothes. So again, if you are interested, I will link to their website below. No paid promotion, no like, hey, use my promo code or anything. I like these guys. I buy this stuff myself. Have you had any of these beers? Have you had any beer from Lincoln Ave? Anything that do you like maple syrup that's been aged in bourbon barrels? Anything related? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both of those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy some beer swag. Cheers.